China has proposed the Global Civilization Initiative, calling for respect for the diversity of civilizations. So how can countries implement this initiative?
So the Global Civilization Initiative, in my opinion, is about respecting cultural paths and removing barriers to exchange. And it is a powerful reminder that diversity is not a problem, it is a resource. And each nation has the right to shape its own cultural and social paths without judgment, because we all carry different cultural backgrounds, and that's really beautiful. And at the Hungarian-Chinese Friendship Association, we value this opportunity. For example, as an example, when China introduced visa-free travel for many countries, it sent a very clear signal that let's make connections between people and people easier. Let's explore each other's countries, let's travel, let's experience, let's understand. In my opinion, the GCI, it also means heritage protection. One of our interesting upcoming projects is highlighting how Hungarian architects 100 years ago shaped modern Shanghai, with building many buildings in Shanghai. One of them was the very well-known László Hudec. We would like to show how Hungarian people can add value to Chinese culture today and how Chinese innovation and technology shaping the world today. And it's not only about heritage protection, but it's also about understanding each other and history, because the story of these Hungarian architects in Shanghai 100 years ago, they make us understand history better and make us realize that we are not so different from each other.
UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres says there are rising voices of intolerance and xenophobia. So in the era of geopolitical tensions, how can dialogue among different civilizations help promote peace and security?
I think this is only dialogue that can help peace and stability in the world today, because we are living in a very difficult time of international conflicts and wars on the planet. And fear can easily turn into intolerance. But dialogue is the only thing that helps to overcome fear. And culture is a very gentle tool, a very powerful form of dialogue that we have to use to understand each other and develop respect and mutual understanding and acceptance. And at our association, we have learned that building peace, it just does not happen at summits. It happens when, it happens with people-to-people experiences and sharing ideas. And also it can happen with small things, like, for example, when a Hungarian child in a school shares the meal with a Chinese classmate, or when an artist from Jiangxi province displays the work at an art fair in Budapest. And also when people in both countries explore each other's work through photo contests and literary nights and film screenings. So I strongly believe that we need more of this and not less. And governments, they really need to support these civil efforts with creating the framework and providing funding and respect the civil initiatives. And people-to-people dialogue, it makes conflicts less likely because it builds trust. And once there is trust, then peace has room to grow.